In other news, just a few days after the Supreme Court affirmed the electoral victory of President Bola Tinubu, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 25th February presidential election is calling for a constitutional amendment that allows for the concept of rotational presidency anchored on the principle of a 6-year single term among the 6 geopolitical blocs. Atiku Abubakar also faulted the Supreme Court judgment which affirmed the victory of President Bola Tinubu and the conduct of the elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission. TVC News' Habida Lawal reports.
Atiku Abubakar and his Labour Party counterpart Peter Obi had challenged the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last election up to the apex court. Not satisfied with the verdict of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal earlier in September, Mr. Atiku and Mr. Obi approached the Supreme Court seeking nullification of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's election on the grounds of double nomination, alleged certificate forgery, non-transmission of results electronically, and 25% votes in the Federal Capital Territory. Now the Supreme Court has delivered its verdict. Atiku Abubakar, displeased by the judgment, tells newsmen at the PDP national headquarters that the ruling of the Supreme Court leaves much to be desired.
As for me and my party, this phase of work is done. However, I'm not going to go away. If you think I'm going to go away, forget about it.
Part of what he proposes going forward is that a provision be made that all litigations arising from a disputed election must be concluded before the inauguration of a winner.
We can urgently make constitutional amendments, and I'm happy members of the National Assembly are here, that will prevent any court or tribunal from hiding behind technicalities and legal sophistry to affirm electoral haste and undermine the will of the people.
He says he will not leave the political arena despite the Supreme Court verdict that affirmed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory. Although the judiciary is an independent arm of government, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, is calling for a constitutional amendment that will propel the judiciary to deliver matters concerning elections within a certain time frame. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.